do you feel more human? Scarecrowing in the yard, waving your arms to the sky, trying to keep away the dark. Oh, well, how do you feel more human? Marionette dangling, every day trying to cut the strings so no one tells me how to think. Oh, how do you feel more human? Ragdolling in his arms, loved and lost and dropped and caught and cherished all night long. Oh, but if I didn't know better, I would say we're turning into creatures who are more than we were before. You feel more human, crashed on the sea, taking a hit but not feeling it. At least that's what they think. Oh, well, how do you feel more human? Voodoo doll on the shelf, cross my heart and poke my eye. Now you know how it felt. Oh, but if I didn't know better, I would say we're turning into creatures who are more than we were before.
Ooh, this is gonna look so
How do you
good.
feel more human? How do you feel more human? How do you feel more
And we are,
Live skis.
there we go. Excellent. Hi, everyone. welcome to the Petite Palais. I'm pretty sure you know that my name is Rachel. Do you know that?
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Sarah. Do you know my sister's name is Sarah?
Aw, that seems right.
Mhm.
I think there's probably a bunch of
Lots
Rachel,
of
Sarah
Rachels.
combos running around.
We're a David, Sarah, and Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Yep.
What is your middle name?
Elizabeth.
Okay. Solid.
I think so.
Yeah.
Feels sturdy.
It's not going to fall over.
Nope.
Sarah and I have essentially just met.
Yeah.
We have met at
We've
the
met.
Turf Club.
At the Turf Club and once at the Warming House. Years ago,
Ooh.
briefly.
Okay.
For a Dolly, Sean Colvin.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I did
Night.
a blues version of 9 to 5 and a piano.
Yes.
The Coat of Many Colors. Gosh, that song is beautiful.
I remember you at the piano, and I remember it being stunning. It was a good night. And the Warming House.
R.I.P. or is it coming back? I don't know.
I think I don't think it's gotten the RIP yet.
Good.
So let's just
Good.
hang in the maybe.
And actually, the Warming House are the current fiscal sponsors of the choir.
Oh,
The choir that I run.
that's
The
awesome.
crazy ass choir that I run. Yeah, so Sarah and I have been getting acquainted for the past 2 hours.
Yes.
Thanks for coming over to my house out in the middle of
for
nowhere at the end
having
of a gravel road. I think I met you a long time ago when you played with Andrew Bemis. That's who I was telling you
Yes,
about where I recorded
for
the
sure.
album.
I
Okay.
know. I'm like, well, this is all
Oh my
coming very
gosh,
full
okay.
circle.
Yeah, Patricia, we were just talking about Andrew. We're gonna start the set with Lonely Spires, which is a super old song. Hi, Rob. A super old song off my first record that I probably recorded like 18 years ago, 19 years ago, which is wild. And recorded it in South Haven, Michigan, with Andrew Bemis at the helm. We had it wasn't 2-inch tape. It was like a reel-to-reel tape recorder device in the kitchen, on the kitchen floor that we have to like step over to get ladles of soup from the pot that was always on the stove and just like morphing into a different stew as the
Heck
days went on.
yes.
you know?
Yes. I do that with salad dressings.
Oh yes, that's really smart actually. So yeah, anyway, good memories of South Haven and Andrew Bemis. If you don't know Andrew Bemis, you should look him up. He's, I think, mostly like tuning pianos in Binghamton, New York. But anyway, he's a magical man. We're gonna start out, we're gonna play a handful of songs and then we'll go into the tiny house proper and give you a tour and answer any questions you might have about what it's like to not know what you're doing and build a house. Anyway, no pratfalls. So here is Lonely Spires. Oh, one thing first. Sorry, pardon me.
Oh,
Pardon me, everyone. Oh,
do we do it?
not quite.
Okay.
Here we go, and
Oh yeah. That makes me want to have better posture. That camera.
disaster. Oh yeah, this is a helpful camera, right?
All right.
When you go away and say you'll return some other day, but until then I must stay and sing and learn the taste of remembering. When you go away and say we'll return some other way, but until then I must stay and sing and meet you at the shores we used to fill with silver stones and bones and tones of no remorse, and build our castles with their lonely spires high. Well, I could learn to melt into the strand, and I could hover and stare at children playing where our kingdom used to be. When you go away and say we'll return some other day, but until then I must stay and sing and meet you at the shores we used to fill with silver stones and bones and tones of no remorse, and build our castles with their lonely. I will meet you at the shores we used to fill with silver stones and bones and tones of no remorse, and build our castles with their lonely spires high, with our lonely spires high. Nice.
Thank you for letting me sing on that.
Oh my gosh, thanks for throwing all these extra harmonies on it that I'd never heard before. Green Mountain Prairie Dog, that's a great name. Uncommon Ground, at an open mic at Uncommon Ground. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hashtag nostalgia. I was telling Sarah that I was living in Chicago when I really started playing music out into the world. That's where my career started. And probably the very first spot was Uncommon Ground, the open mics that they would have there. I wasn't interested in just any open mic. I wanted that one because it was a competition.
Oh.
And so
Ooh.
there'd be a winner every night, and then those people would compete.
Yeah.
Hey, Amy. Oh, Amy, living in Vermont, Amy now. I think maybe. So there'd be a winner every night, and then every 6 months there'd be a competition of those winners, and then there was the big winner, and you would get a Shure mic and $100 or
Heck
something.
yeah.
I won.
Good you. Yeah, you did. I've played
That
on
was
Common
fun.
Grounds to empty rooms every time because I'm just one, because that's just what I would do, but also I'm touring and I'm hi, pretty empty room.
Yeah.
It's a nice room.
I've been there a very long time.
Yeah.
Rob, did I say hi to you? I think I did. Love you. Amy. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. Wow. Amy would come into the coffee shop where I worked in Chicago for ages and ages.
Hi, Amy.
Anyway.
What area in Chicago did you live?
Lived in Humboldt Park.
Okay.
Humboldt Park and Logan Square, kind of back and forth.
Got you.
And worked in Lincoln Square, not Lincoln Park.
Okay.
Lincoln Square.
Okay.
So, yeah. What song are we gonna do, Sarah?
Can we do All Mine now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll help you finish warming up.
Yes. We'll get the loud one out of the way, because then I think people can settle in. Does that sound right? I don't know.
That sounds great.
That's the math that I'm going off of.
Lisa. Mwah.
Do I just start? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I need the lyrics though.
Oh, yeah, you do. You got it?
Yeah.
It's one of those. This one.
This one. Okay.
Century Gothic, not my favorite of the fonts, but there it is. There it is.
It'll do.
I'm a font nerd.
I appreciate that.
Get real excited about those things. All right, well, this song, yeah.
Lisa is an insane guitar player. She's
Aww.
kind of gypsy jazz, Django.
Yes.
style.
Hot Club.
Yeah.
I love that.
She's wicked.
Well, I'm not wicked at this.
Great.
A hint of the grand design, a peek at the master plan, a whisper that the cards I need are already in my hand. A couple of neon signs, shaped like an arrow, saying right this way to the path I'm meant to travel. I belong where I am at. I could use some of that. Oh, I've been stumbling around a little blind. I miss the forest every time that I can tell you secrets of a single pie. I get lost, but I don't mind, as long as the story I find is all mine. Tonight I will repair what slowly come apart, and revel in the comfort of my quilted heart. Put some brand new strings on this old guitar and sing my way through another false start. If I'm lucky, the words will come out right in phrases at once simple and sublime. And as long as they are true, I don't care if they rhyme. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, I've been stumbling around a little blind. I miss the forest every time that I can tell you secrets of a single pie. I get lost, but I don't mind, as long as the story I find is all mine. The miles and miles of the right wrong turns, the lessons I've tried hard to learn, each beautiful star I've earned all mine. Oh, I've been stumbling around a little blind. I miss the forest every time that I can tell you secrets of a single pie. I get lost, I don't mind, as long as the story I find is all mine. All That was really fun for me.
I'm so sorry. For a whole chunk of that, I was like, oh no, oh shit, where are the lyrics? And I was
Oh.
like looking for the lyrics. I couldn't find where we were.
Sure,
and
it's
so I
the
was
century
like,
Gothic, if that was the problem.
that is such so I was just like trying to sing the vowels. So I was messing up all over
Heck
the
yeah,
place.
vowels.
But you know, vowels are more important.
No, I thought it was great. I had so much fun.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, that has really been fun to learn. Yeah, and sing along with. Let's see. Yeah, Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you for saying nice things, Lisa.
Yeah. Let's see. We have more songs.
We do.
We do have more songs. I feel like there was something I was gonna say or ask or do, but who knows? Yeah, to those of you who have joined, we have played a couple songs, and we are going to play a few more songs, and then we'll turn all the cameras around, and you can see the tiny house, and we'll give you a little tour, and you can ask whatever questions you may have about building this house, or I don't know, anything, life in general.
You're going to answer them all.
All of them.
Excellent.
Any and all concerns you may have about your existence, I will provide counsel on.
I'm really good at other people's existence.
Yeah.
I struggle with my own, but I can answer and
Great.
tell other people what to do.
There could be a whole like kind of therapy component
Yeah.
of this. it's actually a bad idea, but we could try. Should we do Whitney Houston now, or
Now you just said it.
Okay.
So I would say yes.
I guess
I think that means yes.
we're gonna do some Whitney Houston. How's that sound? We've done this once, so let's see what happens. Let's see. Where
It is that one on the
this
bottom.
one. Okay. So, to those of you who don't know, I am the founding director of this rather large rock and roll choir, and I just last week I just finished a pretty epic arrangement of Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody," and so when Sarah threw this out as one of the covers, I was like, oh well, I have it lodged thoroughly in my head, so I guess let's do it. This is a little different than the 8-part choir arrangement.
Oh my gosh, I
But-
want to hear that so badly.
Get
Do
your
you have-
tickets April 29th, the season finale
Okay.
at the Cedar.
Yeah,
It'll sell out.
it will sell out.
So
And I do happen to have that weekend off because,
how do you know that?
well, because I'm really creepy with dates. Like, I can tell you what I'm doing on
did.
any day. It's weird, but
Huh.
I'm
Do you
releasing
know,
a
like,
new
the
album
past?
on May 5th.
Uh-huh.
It's sort of the past. And I think
Okay.
some of it's like motherhood, you know, like
Sure.
I know where this kid's going here. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's the week before I'm releasing my album, so I like took it off from shows
Oh,
to be good to myself.
Yeah.
Maybe because I want to go get inspired at the Catholic
Kith and Kin. Kith and Kin Chorus is the
Yes.
name of the choir.
Yes.
Yeah. April 29 at the Cedar, our season 6 finale. Yeah.
I've always loved this song, and like since I was a kid and just loved it originally, and like oh my god, Whitney's amazing, and it was like my 4th grade dance recital. But then as I grew up, I was like, it's kind of a I don't know, it's really like a country song waiting to happen.
Yeah.
So that's where this went for me.
Right on.
Am I in a good spot?
The clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've done alright up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. So when the night falls, my loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I've been in love, lost in my senses, through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who'll take a chance, a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
I don't think we talked about how to end it. So.
We sure did not.
So that's how we ended it. That was how we
That
did
worked
it.
that great. That was a great idea. Good job. I can't believe that we missed the opportunity to modulate the last chorus. Though.
Oh boy. Well, yes.
I wanna
We
dance with
should. I'm sorry.
somebody.
It would have had to have been a whole step modulation.
Yep. And it just
Or
drops.
Sometimes I've done things where I will modulate it by like, hold the phone, let me move my capo.
I could have done it for you.
Hold the phone or somebody else hand me a differently tuned guitar, and here we go. I'm sorry that we missed that opportunity. Does the choir version have the big modulation?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't miss
Here
an
we go.
opportunity to modulate.
I know.
With the choir, I just love modulating. Probably about half of my songs have some kind of a sneaky modulation, probably a third actually.
Yeah.
I really love doing that.
Yeah.
To songs. It is my greatest joy in songwriting.
I love it.
Contorting them and having them end up somewhere where they hadn't been before.
Do you have a really strong harmonic? Like, can you explain to someone, like, here's what I did? Okay.
No.
It's just all innate and,
It's,
like, a natural sense of...
classical training, probably.
Yes.
But I have no idea why anymore. I don't know why my brain always wants to find a tricky way to get to another key, but it does.
Yeah.
And if I ever need to know how, I have a friend who's, like, kind of my music theory phoner friend.
Yep.
I just call him and, like, what did I do?
Absolutely.
How do I do it again?
Despite college theory, I like to know that I have people I can say.
It's very
what just happened.
You actually took theory.
Yeah. 2 years.
I dropped out.
I mean, theory will make people.
Yeah, totally.
Theory will totally make people do that.
Let's see. Oh, Matthew Conorist. I haven't seen you in so long. Lizzie Bordello says it. We're sounding great. Yeah,
Liz, I'm up in your area on Friday in Mid St. Cloud.
But she sees you there.
Mm. Hi, Liz. I'm sorry. I didn't know where to look.
Let's see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
What do you want to do? It's your show.
It is my show. It's my show.
I do whatever I'm told.
Let's do your song. The scary new one. Well, for me, it's scary new.
No, I mean...
But for you, it's unreleased, yeah?
It's unreleased. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've got a new album coming out on May 5th, which is why I can tell you what I'm doing every day up until May 5th. And even on May 6th and 7th, I know. But yeah, I wrote this for my songwriting group. The word was splice.
Splice?
Yes. Which it feels like a severing word.
Yeah.
But it actually means to put things together.
Yes.
And
Does it kind of wrapped up into the word is that something must be separate or separated before it's brought together?
And then, yes, I think that is. Well, I mean,
Well, it
like,
would be
because you're
inherent. You
splicing
can't have-
film, right? Because you would splice film together. It was one of the key examples,
Right.
But I thought it was so interesting that a word could mean joining, but could sound so separated. Mm-hmm. And I didn't use the word, but then I wrote a love song.
What was the entry? Like, how did? I'm thinking of the lyrics.
Yeah,
and
this
I'm
one
trying to-
started with the first. A lot of my songs, I tend to write sort of like in a row.
Okay.
Almost always it starts with the first line, and then
Yeah.
the next line is the second line.
Ditto.
And I don't get to the chorus until I get to the chorus. I'm very...
You also write pre-choruses.
I love a pre-chorus.
Which I need to learn how to write a pre-chorus. She crushes at the pre-chorus.
Oh, you're very kind. I'm a fan of a pre-chorus, and I'm a fan of a bridge.
Bridge,
Those
yes.
are-
Bridges and outros are my...
Those are your things?
Like, I make people wait until the very end
Yes.
for the payoff, which is a dumb career move, let me tell you what.
I think it's good.
But, sorry, continue.
No.
You write songs.
That's
and,
it. So I always feel like it's like pulling. You know, it's like, here's the first line's revealed.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, thank you, Fortune Cookie. And here's the next one.
Yeah.
And so this one was just, I think I was thinking of different ways to be. So it was like, instead of it's separated, what are different ways to be together that don't mean splice? Because I wasn't going to sing the word splice.
Yeah. No.
There's
that's a
certain
hard
words
word to
we've
sing.
had where it's just like, not going to sing you. But,
Hard pass on that word.
right. One of my favorite songs came from the word sterile. And not that I'd never sing the word sterile, but I didn't in that song because I was like, I don't know.
slow. That I'm with you and you're with me, and somewhere in the in-between, all the proof I'd ever need, all the proof I'd ever need, that we had something that holds. Your start, my beginning. Seamless now, never ending. Wherever you are, as north is true. Fashion me so I belong to you. I've known love to fire up, to flame out. Someone pull the rain out. There it goes, slow. That I'm with you and you're with me, and somewhere in the in-between, all the proof I'd ever need, all the proof I'd ever need, that we had something that holds. Intertwined, knit together. My worst, your better. Over, under, through. All the ways that may belong to
Thank you.
Oh my god, you're welcome. I biffed it so many times.
No, it was.
I wanna-
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
I want a do-over on that one.
I loved. I was telling Rachel that I've not sung that with anybody else yet because made the album
That's
and
an
like
honor.
it's kind of bubble, and then
Yeah.
I don't get to play with harmony singers very often, so that was very special for me.
Harmony is my absolute, unquestionable, most favorite thing
It's
ever
the best
in the
thing
world to do.
For sure it is. Why would we do it? I mean,
starting a
oh
choir.
my gosh.
So if you just ever need, you probably have your ringers, but you just holler if you need.
I would love that.
I feel like we'd be a little awkward on stage though because I kind of tower over you.
Or amazing.
Or amazing.
I think
Do you
so.
wear like?
I broke up with heels in COVID. When I like became, I feel
Yeah.
like singing by myself all the time, singing live streams a lot, like has changed the way that I embody the singing, which is great. And then when I went out back into the real world, I was like, I'm not putting on those shoes that hurt my body again.
No.
Why would I do that? I fell in love with Rothy's, and
Rothy's?
yes, the shoes that are made of like recyclable bottles. They're flats. They're lovely,
Oh.
and they're
They're
comfortable.
called Rothy's?
Yes. Do you need a referral code? You can put them in the washing machine.
You could add, you put your referral code in the comment
Because
there.
then I get $20, and I think you get something too. No, but they're my
Aw.
favorites. I've got some in the car if you want to talk shoes later.
I haven't even heard about them. I feel like I'm so up on things. Clearly, I'm not. Rob, who is a wonderful, wonderful human.
Hi, Rob.
I really like that song.
Oh, hi, Rob. Thank you for liking that song.
Rob, do you know Sarah's music? I feel like that's something you probably already do. Rothy's codes. My new favorite terrible thing that I do. Oh my gosh, it's so good. There's Anthropology started this clothing subscription thing called Nuuly, Nuuly. I totally have a referral code. But basically, like
no one's sponsoring us, but we got codes.
But yeah, you like rent 6 items of clothing every month. Anthropology, Free People, and just a whole bunch of stuff.
And then you send them back?
Then you send them back. Or you buy them for real cheap if you want to keep them.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
It's pretty decadent and great.
I will take your code when we're done here.
It's the only... Oh, this is actually...
It's very nice.
Yep. Yes, Rob, you do need to check out Sarah's music and the new record coming out.
That's right.
Thanks for letting me sing on your brand new song.
Thanks for doing it and playing. It's beautiful.
Some of it. Okay, so we have one more song prepared for you on this fine afternoon, and then we're gonna if anybody wants to stick around and get a house tour, stick around and we'll head out into there and show you the beautiful janky house I built with my own flimsy little music making hands. So we're gonna sing, this is a brand new one of mine. This is tentatively called A Bit of This. I don't think it's the right title because I can never remember it. And if you can't remember a title to your own song, it's probably the wrong title. So, but it came from a songwriting prompt. The prompt was point the gold stars was the prompt, and you have to use the exact phrase. Hi Heather! You have to use the exact phrase. So point the gold stars. I was like, what do I do with that? Like, how do I turn that into a song? And this is what came out of it. And I almost killed it a number of times, and I'm glad I let it live. I almost kill a lot of things that are better off alive. I wonder how many things I killed that I shouldn't have. Oh well. Anyway, so here is its world debut. Unless you're a patron, then you got it last month, I think. All right. I like this song because partly it could be like a religious song in some way, but it can also very much not be. Like it basically talks about when we die, and hopefully I left it all open enough that no matter what you believe, it is still a true statement that you can't take any of this shit with you. So yeah, there's my intro. To a point, gold stars, they mean everything. All the trials, tribulations, and all the worrying are just a glimmer to the glory of the moment you were told that you were good, 'cause you did good. But oh, your hungry heart trying to find a bit of respite. Oh, where we're going, no, you cannot take it with. Oh, where we're going, all the stars already lit. Oh, where we're going, I don't think we're gonna miss a bit of this. On a hand, a gold band can mean everything. All the longing and the lonesome and all the searching are just a strand woven into the band that was slipped upon your finger, your sweet finger. But oh, your hungry heart trying to find a bit of respite. Oh, where we're going, no, you cannot take it with. in a pocket. Cold coins can mean everything. All the bargains and all the bets and all the hustling are just a story you can tell to yourself as you sit inside your tower, your fine tower. But oh, your hungry heart trying to find a bit of respite. Oh, where we're going, no, you cannot take it with. Oh, where we're going, there's just no spending it. Oh, where we're going, I don't think we're gonna miss a bit of this. Oh, where we're going, no, you cannot take it with. Oh, where we're going, this song won't even exist. Oh, where we're going, I don't think we're gonna miss a bit of this.
So good!
World
Oh my gosh.
debut
Love
of a
this song.
new pep talk rock song.
I think a bit of this is a fantastic title.
A bit of this?
If you continue to
Just
go with
gotta
it.
memorize it, I guess.
Right.
Okay. Does anybody want to see the house? Are we here for a house tour? Because if you are, hold on, Rob. I'm glad you like that one, and I'm glad I made you cry. It is my favorite thing to make people cry. Do you like making people cry?
I don't know. I guess, yeah, sometimes I think
Yeah.
it's an honor to ever help people feel anything. So
There we go.
That's,
That's
the
a
thing.
positive way to put
Yeah.
it. I just want to hurt people. That's not true. That's not what I'm saying, I promise. Where we're going. Heather, yeah, that could work too. Where we're going. I think I would remember that a little bit more than a bit of this. Okay, so what's going to happen now? Folks on Instagram, you're up for a wild ride while we transition and turn everything around to see the house. Chris, you want to see the house? I have a new heated floor. And people on YouTube, I'm going to give you a little bit of interstitial video, housemaking video while we switch things around. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. So see you in a sec.
Well, how do you feel more human? Scarecrowing in the yard, waving your arms to the sky, trying to keep away the dark. Oh, well, how do you feel more human? Marionette dangling, every day trying to cut the strings so no one tells me how to think. Oh, how do you feel more human? Ragdolling in his arms, loved and lost and dropped and caught and cherished all night long. Oh, but if I didn't know better, I'd say we're turning into creatures who are more than we were before. You feel more human, crashed down on the sea, taking a hit but not feeling it. At least that's what they think. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Sam of Sam joined.
Sam of Sam.
I'm going to wave at these people for you.
Yeah, talk to people.
Because.
And let's see here.
Do I switch the camera around? Yes. I don't want them to see my face anymore.
You
Oh.
got it. You did it.
Oh my gosh, I did it.
You did
But
it.
my hand is there and
yeah.
weird.
And now
Okay.
we're kind of how here, you can come on down here. I need to adjust that thing real quick. So
I got you, Rachel. Here we go.
You can start
there
giving
you
people
are.
a tour. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Well,
this is where we were.
Yes, that's where we just were. Rachel's showing you the magic.
This. I don't know if I have enough cameras here.
There was a total of 4, right? Did I miss one?
Yep, there were 4. Correct.
There were 4.
All right. Oh my gosh. I have to show off the heated floor.
Yes. Oops, there we go. Oh yeah, it's just, see how that's in the screen and I don't know why.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm done worrying.
This is a super pro job. So, okay. Chris asked about heated floor. Oh my gosh. Did you notice how warm it is on this floor?
I noticed how comfortable I was the entire time. Ooh, yes. So Sean, I will hold that question because first we're doing this part.
So when I designed the house, I knew that this was going to be the coldest area of the house because it's the lowest.
Yep.
And there's like a partial wall of the kitchen that's like, oh shit.
Couldn't it have been amazing? But here's your partial wall. And we're good.
And so, like, getting the heat to come in here was going to be the hardest.
Oh, I'm covering the mic. So you missed. I'm not anymore.
Okay.
Sorry. Thanks for that heads up.
So, I knew this was going to be kind of cold because it's hard to get the heat into this space because it's sort of like partially enclosed, and then there will be a bathroom door one day.
Someday.
And also there are like 2 holes out to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew it was going to be kind of chilly. And so I wanted to put tile here and I wanted to have a heated floor. And so that is what I did. The underlayment is this kind of stuff made by Dietra Schluter. And so you like run all the heat coils, cables through there. And so I laid the tile, which is not floor tile, but you know what? Whatever.
Exactly.
Rules are meant to be broken. So I laid the tile in this lovely pattern that I'm super proud of, and it's kind of MC Escher-ish. I did that last summer? No, 2 summers ago, I think, actually. And this project is how I dislocated my shoulder. And so, but then I hadn't actually hooked it up yet, and I did not want to let another winter go by without any floor heat because that just seemed like a travesty.
Yeah.
So what I had to do to finally get it to work this month is I needed to. You're seeing into the guts. I left one of those junction boxes open.
Okay.
Back down in there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see where the wire's coming out there?
I see the wires.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm. Yes. Okay.
So I'll point with my toe. That yellow cable right there.
There we go. Yep.
That is the most janky electrical job. I still have to build a box to like kind of conceal that.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't run it like in a very proper way because of the stuff that was already built in, that we had built in.
Mm-hmm.
But so I ran that, I put in that wire, and then that comes up here and goes into the back of this thing, which is the thermostat.
Okay.
Which will be all locked in and covered. And so yeah, and these are the wires here. These are like the temperature sensors and the power. And that is what makes the hot floor go boom.
It's good.
Or hopefully not boom, but it makes a world of difference. This is where I love to sit in the mornings because the east sun comes in and I read and I write here. And now it's cozy too.
How often do you get to be here?
I'm out here 2 to 4 days a week.
Okay.
Probably 3 is the average. More in the summer, more in the spring and summer when I'm actually able to build more.
Yeah.
Like this winter, I've done very little.
Sure.
Because it sucks. And choir has been keeping me pretty busy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Spring and summer are just around the corner.
Yeah.
Sean asked, what part of the house are you most proud of? The work that you did.
Ooh. I think there would be two different answers. I really loved the bathroom because of the wallpaper and figuring out how to wire up these lights was kind of a pain in the butt because the electric wasn't run yet for that, so I had to. Anyway, I'm really proud of the bathroom and this like curved. It's like when you're sitting here.
Yeah.
Taking a shit.
Yep.
You don't want to have like a hard like edge here. You just see a toddler banging their head.
Yeah.
And so to make this little like, curved.
Did you make that? Did
yeah.
you did the curving and the staining?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
If you see it, chances are I did it.
What kind of wood did you use?
It is black walnut wood from my dad's grove in South Dakota.
Oh.
When I was in middle school, he planted a black walnut grove, kind of as part of our inheritance.
Yeah. Wow.
For our inheritance.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I was a grumpy kid helping in the grove, but now I've all of the trim, all of the window trim, door trim.
It's from there.
Edges of the like this is all.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. So I have pictures of these trees that we chopped down and milled and planed and labored over and turned into this.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Somebody says, this bathroom is so aesthetically you.
I know.
Look at the snow. Yes, look at the snow and fantastic sink and that wallpaper. Oof. And I agree. I asked where the wallpaper was from, but maybe you want to tell other people.
The wallpaper in the gooseneck is from Spoonflower, which is an online thing. Let's see, all different artists and designers kind of have their own storefronts in there and they upload their designs and you can get any of their designs printed on wallpaper or fabric. Different kinds of fabric, different kinds of wallpaper. I did peel and stick. As you can see where it's coming down over there.
Flower spelled like a blossom or
yeah,
like I'm going to make bread. Okay.
Spoonflower, one word. And if you're patient, they'll have a 25% off wallpaper deal. Comes around every few months. Because it's not cheap, but that is the good thing about building a tiny house is that you generally don't need a lot.
And wallpaper is impactful if you choose one wall.
It is so impactful. And the rest of this is all cedar. Mm-hmm. Pretty much everything is, I scored off of Facebook Marketplace. I just patiently peruse that and Sherwin-Williams paints. But Sean, the other thing that I'm really proud of, I have to say, is not the sexy stuff. It's the stuff that I hate and that I really wanted to avoid. But the things like under here. Like that propane manifold.
Sure.
I hate that thing. I got so many bruises. I was so sore to run the propane and not blow up. And I was so terrified most of the time. And it was so hard to get everything tight enough and fit enough that there wasn't propane leaking. Yeah. And installing that water heater was just hell on earth.
Mm-hmm. Let's get down. I'm getting down with it.
It vents down through the floor, through the steel floor, and it was just such a pain. So doing all that, installing the water, figuring out how it all worked, making it all work, I reinstalled. I didn't like my water pump. It was loud and janky, so I installed a new one this month. That was the other kind of big accomplishment this month, was heated floor and a better water pump, and finally hooking it all up to a battery. So has a trickle charger, and that is what it was important for a while. I had this retrofitted to just plug into the wall, but I realized that if I lose power out here in the winter, then my water heater can't do its freeze protection.
Sure, which is important.
Yeah, especially when you're talking about water, right? And so I finally got that all fixed. So even if the power goes out, I'll have running water, I'll have running hot water, and that is a good feeling.
That is a good feeling.
So Sean, that's the other answer. I actually ran out of water this morning. So after Sarah leaves, I'm going to refill my water tank.
There it is. There it is, water tank.
Yep. 55 gallons.
That just must mean you're staying hydrated. Good job.
Thanks. Actually, I've only had to fill it once this winter because that's how stingy I am with water.
Yeah.
When you're filling it. Yeah.
I bet.
Are there any other questions?
Are there any other questions? I love the little tulips everywhere.
Yeah.
The black walnut is beautiful.
It was my birthday, hence the flowers.
Pharaoh Plain loved the black walnut grove story.
Yeah.
Flower Wheel 76 just joined. I don't know if you know that person.
I don't know who Flower Wheel 76. I'm also proud of this. That was fun to make. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of tools? Did you like acquire tools or did you go borrow tools? And I say that because my husband, he's building our cabin, often thinks it's an excuse to buy more tools. I have to do this thing. Yeah. I need this tool. Do you have that compulsion?
Well, thankfully, so my sister and her husband live in the main house there, and he has just about every tool I would ever need.
Cool.
They're not like the greatest quality, but they work. And so that is a huge boon to be able to build the house out here.
Yeah.
And to use all of his tools and to also use him as an advisor because he had taken like the contractor's course and he's built his own garage. Like he can do anything. Mm-hmm. He didn't physically do much, but I would like, okay, can I have you come in for a half-hour consultation on Tuesday night?
Yep.
I don't know how to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it was very helpful.
Somebody would like to know, when is the next dinner party? Mr. Otz.
Mr. Otz?
Or MROTZT.
Oh. Well, my sweet. The next dinner party, I don't know, when are we coming back out here? I don't know. Why don't you come here now?
All right.
Where it is.
There it is.
That is Tom.
That's you get to have a dinner party whenever you want. That's amazing. How much insulation is in your exterior walls? Windows, double glazed or triple?
Window. Who asked that?
Dean Overmont.
They're just double glazed. I don't think there are any triple glaze in here. Dean, again, my windows are all Facebook Marketplace. I scoured for the windows I wanted, and then the frame was built to accommodate for those windows. So most all of them are like new, but secondhand new.
Yep.
2 I bought at Menards, and then 2 I had to pay a lot of money for because I was very specific about what I wanted up there.
I'm trying to be slow for the YouTubers.
Double glaze. Dean, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, that one? Is that one of the specific windows?
The round one and the 2 on the side.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
Okay.
But Dean, I don't know if you can. I don't remember how many inches of spray foam it is. It is a 2x4 construction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm forgetting the R value numbers, but it's all top and bottom is all closed cell spray foam and warm and insulated as can be.
It's very warm. I'll speak to the fact that I'm extremely comfortable here.
And we've had the heater turned off for over an hour.
It's delightful.
So.
Skyzor would like to know if there's any other dream additions you want to include.
Addition, like making it bigger.
Well, it's additions.
I have so much more work to do. Like one of the dealing with the gray water is a whole thing that might involve building a greenhouse to help keep kind of a marshy water processing situation warm in the winter. That's a whole thing. I really want to build a gazebo out kind of on the peninsula between the pond and the marsh.
Mm-hmm.
But internally, there's so much that is undone, if you can't tell, from like the rest of the kitchen backsplash to I really want to build the stairs are coming next. I'm building stairs here.
Okay.
But I really want to have like a little, like a desk area. So there'll be stairs here.
Yep.
And I want to build out a desk surface so I can be working up here.
Yes.
Dangling my feet.
That sounds amazing.
I think it would be super cute.
Yep. I love that.
So, I don't know. There's a lot to be done. Railing over there so the toddlers don't fall.
It's good.
Because they'll do that.
They will do that.
Yeah.
How long before Tom accidentally breaks that chandelier?
Did he ask?
Nope. Fragogram.
Rob? Yes. So Tom might accidentally break that light fixture that he loves.
That's
Probably,
what we're talking about
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I see.
I think Rob also finds it to be a horrendous violation to the eyes.
No, it's beautiful.
So, Rob, it's not hardwired in yet, so maybe Tom will accidentally step on it when it comes time for wiring it. Tom enjoys doing the electric more than I do, so he'll probably be doing that.
Tom has one more question for you.
Yeah.
When will the trapdoors be done?
I don't know. When are you going to get your ass over here and finish it, Tom Ross?
I think if you come finish it, then you can also have a dinner party. That's probably how that goes.
I think, Sarah, probably you need to get back to town. I don't know what time it is. But
It's 4:01.
4:01.
Yeah.
Hey, well done.
Hema Healing says hello.
Hema.
Fragogram says it's almost as bad as the wallpaper. No. The wallpaper is amazing. I don't know.
Rob, it's okay. We can agree to love different things.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for coming over and hanging out and asking questions, everyone. Do this again next month, third Sunday of the month, with Tommy Boynton. You don't want to miss it. He is a beautiful and wild ride. And yeah.
In the meantime, can everyone have extra time with you on Patreon? Is that the best place to go and spend more quality time with you?
Absolutely, on Patreon.
Patreon.com/Rachel Reese.
I didn't mention once that people can like pitch in some money and we'll share it, Sarah.
That's true.
We might have made a lot of money today.
There's Venmo, there's PayPal. It's good. But really, I think we're just happy people hung out. I'm so glad to have been able to do this. Thank you for having me, Rachel.
Thank you for coming over, Sarah. It's so fun to sing with you.
My pleasure. Now what do I do with this contraption?
That's a good question. Maybe
you tell me.
To me and I'll do the thing.
You tell me.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Oh, there you go. Your baby.
All right.